I think it's a foreign policy disaster. I think it is doing great damage, first of all, to our reputation in the Middle East, where we see, a linkage. Of course, there was always a linkage between the United States and Israel, but a perception that, what is happening in Gaza is, the United States has part of the blame, and I believe we do. And this is, I think, doing significant damage to our relations with not only countries, but with people across the region. I think more broadly, when you look at the hypocrisy, frankly, of how we approach Israel and Gaza versus how we approach Russia and Ukraine, in terms of the true human rights abuses carried out by Russian forces, bombings of hospitals, bombings of the power grid, attacks on civilian targets, versus, of course, what has happened in Gaza, where the New York Times reported that more children have been killed in 6 weeks than in Ukraine in 2 years. There is a blatant level of a double standard. And what this has led to, I think it's been clear, is an unwillingness of the global South to stand with us increasingly on Ukraine, to say, why should we vote with you against Russia in the United Nations when your hypocrisy is so blatant, when you are not standing up for the Palestinians? And I think even beyond that, it also does damage just simply to this notion of American values. And I really do believe in American values, in democratic values. I think we undermine the argument we are trying to make on the global stage against our adversaries when we are simply seen to just walk away from them or turn a blind eye.